There will be a time where your silence is part of the problem. There will be a time where your silence is not just ignorance, it is also the problem, and it's not okay. And that silence needs to stop now, okay? We are not like our ancestors. We have technology, we have ability to exchange education and information like this. It doesn't matter whether you have 100 followers or million. It does not matter. You need to speak up of how you feel. You need to share what is going on, okay? Because lack of education is what got us to this. Kids go to school and learn what? Math and science. They don't know anything about the inequality and the injustice and the history of Black American and why they are like this. By that I meant, why is that Black people being treated differently just because of their color? Yes, whenever we learn about American history, we learn about the good stuff. But what about the bad stuff? I want you to think, what if there was no one to record George Floyd's death? Think what is going to happen to that officer. Do you think he would be charged with murder now? Do you? Because I don't. If that video was not released, if there was no video, George Floyd's death would be under the rug and nobody would get charged of his death. No one. But glory to God, there is technology and we caught it. As Will Smith says, racism is not new. It's just being recorded, okay? And now we have evidence, we have technology. We need to share our part. Just, I don't care whether it's repetitive. Just share whatever you have, or whether it's on your Facebook or Instagram or whatever. We need to be talking about it, not for a week or a month. We need to talk about it forever, because a man was dead like an animal, and that just ache me. That just ache a lot of people. Me staying in Minnesota, I was in Minneapolis a day before. And to know that somebody just got murdered on the street I was at yesterday, I was in shock. I couldn't sleep because it just hit home. You know, when something happened, when you hear it, you just kind of get used to it. But when you know it just kind of hit home, it's close by, you get scared. Oh shit, this thing is real. It's like tornado. You know, when you hear about it from wherever thousands and thousands miles away, you're like this. But when it is literally a mile away, you are underground, right? That's exactly how I felt. I couldn't sleep. Anybody who watched the video couldn't sleep. And for the first 2 days, I couldn't watch it because I was scared. But then I watched it and I couldn't stop crying because it really, really hurt my soul. I am not saying, please, man, everybody is bad. Because I actually have a respect for police officers. Every time I lock myself out of my car and forget my key, I call the police and then they'll help me. I'm not saying every police is bad. But when you see something wrong, you should never stand by it. It does not need any kind of skill and like rocket science in your head. It just only needs humanity. It does not matter whatever the case, let alone $20 flight. It does not matter whatever the case. There is no way you should be kneeling on someone's neck for a fraction of a second, let alone 9 minutes. I want you to share your knowledge, to share your feelings, and to just exchange education, because education is the key. People need to know that there is no difference between the color of my skin and the color of anybody's skin. I don't want any white person to feel like they have the power because just their skin is white, and I don't want anybody to feel any less because of their color of skin. Me, as a mother of a son who's raising their son as a single mom in Minnesota and in America, I'm truly scared. What am I gonna tell my son? Am I gonna tell him, oh yeah, this happened and I didn't say nothing? I didn't do my part? I have to say my part. I have to say what I feel, and I have to tell everybody that you should stand up for justice. Like, all the 4 officers need to be charged with murder, because that is exactly what they did. You standing by right next to someone who's kneeling and killing someone while he is begging for his life, saying, please, I can't breathe, and you standing by right there and doing nothing, that is murder. That is murder. And we want to see justice. I like, for anybody who is able to go out and protest, I have so much respect for you for going out and protesting. And please, let's educate each other. I don't want to be in the next 20 years and then my son would be 20. I don't want to be scared every time I see my son leaving my house. I don't want to tell him, please don't put a hoodie on. Make sure you're not talking to any officers. Make sure you have to say yes sir, please sir, no sir, okay sir, yes sir. I don't want to do that. I want my son to be free and happy and not scared every time he has to walk on the street, whether it is during daylight or night. I don't want to be scared. And this is my part. I want you to do your part. I beg you. We need justice. We need equality. We need change. Because this has been going on forever. It's not something that just happened Monday. No. This been a history that's been going on forever. And then they say, yeah, things are changing, but still, things should be better. I feel like I talk too much, but yeah, thank you for listening. Have a good day.